Hi everybody, it's Kayla, and welcome back to Speed Build Sunday. So today, my friends, we are building a beautiful apartment, what is potentially one of my favorite builds I've ever done. This week, I did two builds that I am obsessed with. You'll see one pretty soon. I don't know when I'm posting these things. Is it even Sunday? Probably not, because I'm pre-recording right now, and so I don't know when you'll see them, but I built this fixer-upper that has this is gonna sound so dumb, this beige color scheme, and it was one of my favorite builds ever. I think it was like the inside is so pretty and so realistic and like my dream house goals IRL, and I loved that. And this house, I used this awful yellow wood everywhere. It's an apartment, not a house, but like this is my dream family apartment. Like your classic, like you have a huge family, they have like 4 kids in this tiny apartment. There's a playroom. I made these detailed kids' bedrooms. It's like the best place to play a legacy, I think, in an apartment. I love this one. I also limited my packs, sort of. I think I used parenthood, kids' room stuff, maybe toddler stuff, but I feel like and city living, because it's an apartment, obviously, but I'm pretty sure it's just parenthood and kids' room stuff. I could be wrong, but it's definitely limited packs. So if you're looking down an apartment for your legacies or whatever, your big family gameplay, this one could be the one. I love this build, okay? By the way, when you download apartments on the gallery, you have to look for rooms and not houses. I get asked this all the time. You can't actually download an apartment like you would as a house. You have to go into build mode and place it as a room. So bulldoze the apartment, place it as a room, search for the room on the gallery, and then all of the doors are deleted. So like the walls where the doors are all deleted, so it's all one room in the game. It's very weird, but you do that and then put the walls back where the doors are, and then you have the apartment place. But you can't actually upload apartments to the gallery. You have to do it as like rooms. And so like delete all the walls so it's all just one room and all this stuff. So I always delete walls where the doors are, because then you can tell where to put it back. It's perfect. But you guys, I made a dumb idiot mistake this morning, okay? Because I'm traveling next week, and so I'm trying to pre-record and also do a million things at once, as per usual. So I'm making like 5 videos today, okay? Because I'm in school, so I'm trying to like split up my recording. So I'm doing like 5 videos all in one day, and then school all day the next day, and then 5 more videos. I'm doing this like crazy. I'm trying to make it work. I usually would do like half school, half videos, like every day, but now I'm trying to do like all school one day, all videos another day, and it's an interesting concept. It's different for sure, and it makes me a little bit miserable on certain days, such as yesterday when I just wrote all day. I just did history writing all day, but it's fine. It's kind of fun. But today, my dumb idiot mistake, here's where it gets exciting, everybody. Because this morning, I wanted to get up early so I could record a bunch of videos this morning, like early this morning, and then edit them all before my stream, because that was kind of the goal. So I needed to get up early so I could have time to make it all work, right? But then I got in the shower this morning, and without thinking, just like out of habit, I started washing my hair, and I was like, wait, no, I made a big mistake, because then I was washing my hair, and I just meant to like quickly take a shower and then like get up, get ready, and win, you know? But instead, I washed my hair. Now my hair is wet, and like, listen, you might not know this, but like washing your hair is kind of a process. It like takes, I don't know, it depends on like your outlook on like life and stuff, and I am a very low maintenance person when it comes to my hair, okay? It's just like the time that it takes for my hair to dry, because I don't own a hair dryer. Like this, I know this probably sounds dumb, and you're all like, what do you mean? But like my hair just dries straight, and it's very short. I don't do anything to my hair. I don't really wear any makeup. Like I'm not a very like girl, you know? Not that that's a bad thing, but that's just not me. And so I don't own a hair dryer, so now my hair is wet, and I'm just waiting for it to dry. So I was gonna make 3 Let's Plays this morning, and instead I'm doing build voiceovers, because I'm not showing my face. But what a time we were having, everybody. I felt so dumb, like, when I started washing my hair, because I realized after I, like, put shampoo on my head that I was like, wait a minute, that's not what this isn't what I came here for. Oh my god. And now here we are. So big mistakes were made. Have you ever done that before, everybody? Let me know in the comments down below. Maybe I should buy a hair dryer, because then this wouldn't be a problem. But it is a problem that we're facing right now, and I feel really dumb about it. So anyway, how are you guys all doing? I hope you're doing well. This apartment, when I streamed it, I was having so much fun. Like, I stream a lot of my builds, especially when I'm pre-recording. So if you want to check out my live streams on Twitch, twitch.tv/lilsimsie. I'm only 40,000 followers away from 100,000, so you want to go check me out over there. Sorry. I just got 60,000 followers, so if you want to come check me out, get me to 60,001 followers. Am I right, ladies? No, but I'm getting really close to 100K, so if you want to just, if like 40,000 of you could come over and follow me, this video won't even get 40,000 views. Oh my god. It's okay. As long as every single one of you follows me, I'll be fine. Anyway, I stream all my builds all the time, and whenever I stream builds like this, like more detailed ones, because I do a lot of like, here's my generic base game and cats and dogs build that has like no real personality in it, and it's just for some randoms with my classic green kids room. It's just kind of boring and not very exciting. But when I stream, I tend to make my houses way more detailed because I like create these dumb backstories for the Sims that live there. And so I'll get to one of the bedrooms and explain to you the concept because it's really dumb. But like the mom of this family, I'm gonna call her a little bit strict. Okay, dad, real laid back, nice guy, but like the mom in this household, sis is kind of wild, okay? Like, and I love that about her. Like, I mean, well, she is kind of mean. She has this thing against dinosaurs. Like, she just actively despises them. If you talk about dinosaurs around Karen, Karen is my mom's name. I should clarify, my Karen, so good with dinosaurs, loves them. Loves them to pieces. I texted her last night when I was building this to kind of as a joke to ask her opinion on dinosaurs, because we had this theory that all moms hate dinosaurs because someone in the chat was like, my mom hates dinosaurs too, and I was like, no way. And so we had this theory that like in order to be a mom, you had to hate dinosaurs. Like that's just what happens. Like you give birth and then all of a sudden just dinosaurs suck. And so I texted my mom and I was like, I go, Mom, I have a very important question. And she said, yes, dear. And I said, do you like dinosaurs? And then she said, yes, the plant eaters. And that's my kind of gal, okay? The plant eater dinosaurs. That's how I'm trying to be. If you didn't know, vegetarian. That's me. She's not even vegetarian. My mom, Sheila doesn't eat meat that much. I think I'm changing her. But I thought it was funny. She said, yes, the plant eaters. Because carnivorous dinosaurs, they suck. Those people can die. But the plant eaters, those are my guys right there. But my theory about moms hating dinosaurs is false. So I need all of you guys to go ask your moms, do they hate dinosaurs? It's really important. I need clarification. It's for science. It's a study that I'm doing about moms hating dinosaurs. And ask if they say, no, they're fine. Be like, okay, the plant eaters or the evil cannibal ones? And then find out. But anyway, this is the playroom and the builds. I have the 3 really detailed kids' rooms, and I also had this extra room, and I was gonna make it into a bedroom, and then I was like, I'll make it into an office, and then I was like, wait, it's a dream family apartment. Let's make it into a playroom. I never put playrooms in my speed builds. Well, my speed builds, my builds in general, and it's funny that an apartment, a tiny apartment, can fit in this sort of room, but I made it work. Also, speaking of tiny apartments, this is not a tiny apartment. I had such a hard time furnishing it all because it was so big. Like the floor plan, I cut out myself doing the floor plan to save time because it was a long video and it was an apartment, and I was like, okay, we don't need a 30-minute long. It wasn't gonna be 30 minutes. It was like, I cut out like 2 minutes worth of sped up, like apartment floor plan stuff because I feel like it was dumb and not important to watch me like fiddle with the floor plan and do it wrong. I have a video tutorial on floor plans, by the way. If you want to check it out, I'll link it down below. That might help if you're looking for floor plan advice. I made a whole video on it once. I'm a build tutorial god. Can I call myself that? I don't think so. Anyway, this apartment is so dumb. I hate how tall the walls are. I think it's fun because like it's this giant apartment, so they put They put the talls wall, I was gonna say, but they put the walls on the tallest height because it sort of makes this small space, because it is a small space, like it's an apartment, so they put the walls up super high so it feels bigger and like that's interesting and whatever. But when you have walls this tall, it's so impossible to furnish it and make it not look dumb. Like, it's so much easier to make the place look very, like, homey and cozy and pretty and cute with short wall height or medium wall height to an extent. But when you have tall wall height, it's just ridiculous. And, like, in some of the rooms, they have these windows, like the tiny ones that are up super high. Like, your Sims can't see out of the, like, in this room, like the toddler room, you can't see out of those windows. Like, they're so up high that no one can look out of them. They're up higher than the shortest wall height in The Sims. So, like, they're, like, twice the height of your Sims height. Like, they're that far up. And so you can't see anything. It just puts in some light into the room. It's dumb. I'm upset by it. They deserve better. My poor toddlers don't get windows. And then I have this whole theory that toddlers, they aren't allowed to see the sun because they burn in the sun. It's like a vampire, but it's a toddler. What are your thoughts on that? Let me know in the comments down below. That's my official theory about toddlers, is they burn in the sun. Have you ever seen a toddler outside? No, you haven't. It's because they burn in the sun. Am I allowed to say that? Ugh. They melt. Oh, what if they, like the Wicked Witch melts when she gets hit with water? They melt in the sun. I shouldn't be it's a joke. It's about Sims toddlers. I'm sorry. Okay, anyway. This is the kids' room that I'm making. I put butterflies on the wall. I thought it was cute. I was trying to make it kind of a fun color scheme too, because I never do anything like this, and I was enjoying it when I was doing it. I also gave all the kids piggy banks because, hear me out, here's my theory on this piggy bank thing. Because my grandma, when I was really young, like when I was born, I don't know if she did it when I was first born, but like she, for the majority of my life and my siblings' lives, have had these piggy banks for each of us, like one for each of my siblings and I. And whenever she has like spare change or like loose change or whatever, she puts the coins in the piggy banks. And so when I graduated high school and went to college, she gave me my piggy bank that she'd been putting change in my whole life. And there was like some money in there. And she was like, here you go, Kayla. And it was really cool. And I loved that. And like, I was very grateful for my grandma doing this thing. And I just thought it was cute that like the kids could have these piggy banks in all of their rooms that like their mom has been putting change in her whole life, you know? Not the mom's whole life. Wait. The mom hasn't been putting change in a piggy bank for her children her whole life. Wait. Do you think people do that? Do you think people that are like 7 are like, I'm going to get a piggy bank and I'm going to fill it with change for my kids in the future? Ew, I don't think that happens. Maybe it does. Let me know in the comments down below. But this room is where it gets a little bit spicy because this is the kids' room for this kid who loves dinosaurs. Now you might be thinking, wait a minute. Why is it covered in sports? What do you mean? Well, the mom hates dinosaurs, as you might recall. And so the kid is being forced to be interested in sports, even though it hates sports. Like, does this child like basketball? No. Baseball? No. Soccer? No. Football? Same thing as soccer for some of you, but no. The kid hates sports, but the mom is like, you will like sports. And then I keep calling it it because like he, she, I don't know or care, but it just wants to have dinosaurs. It wants to be an archaeologist. It loves dinosaurs, and its stupid mom is like, no thank you, I don't stand, and it's really sad. So that's the room. You'll see there are some hidden dinosaurs around the place. Like there's one behind the nightstand that they have like hung up behind the nightstand. There's one like behind the punching bag. There's a punching bag, by the way. I don't know why this kid has a punching bag, but I mean, they do. So, and there's like a tiny dinosaur picture too on the wall. And you'll see later, I add in this rug, this dinosaur rug, like peeking out from underneath the soccer ball rug. And it's really funny. I thought it was hilarious when I did that. So you'll see it later. I don't know if it's now or later. Oh, and there's a dinosaur lunchbox, which I thought was kind of cute too. So I'm pretty proud of this room. It's kind of a wild color scheme, but I liked that. This feels very realistic to me as far as kids' rooms go, to have like all these crazy colors and stuff in there. Because like most people's real life rooms, I feel like when you're a child, you don't have like some set color scheme. Like your parents, maybe it's just me, but like your parents didn't design some fancy bedroom for you. Okay, there's no Mr. Kate stuff going on here. You just buy like cute stuff for the, I don't know. Is that weird? That's just the way that I grew up. Okay, leave me alone. But anyway, I enjoyed that room a lot. I thought it was really fun. And we were joking about the dinosaur thing the whole stream. It was so dumb. People were like making dinosaur puns in chat and stuff about it. It was, listen, you had to be there. But also, like, I think you understand the level of dumb this was. And then I put this dinosaur wallpaper in this room, and everyone was like, no, Kayla, you can't have that. And I was like, oh my god, I'm sorry, I forgot. I would never. And so I changed it really quickly, because obviously you can't have dinosaurs in this room. The mom's not going to let these kids have dinosaurs and not let the other one have a dinosaur. Maybe the mom has like this weird bias against dinosaurs just for the one kid. There's the dinosaur rug, by the way, the one that peeks out from the soccer ball rug. I thought it was so funny. Oh, it's really dumb. Everything I do is so dumb. I know. I'm sorry. I have a weird sense of humor in The Sims. The littlest things are the best things in my mind, right? Anyone else feel that way? I just think it's so fun to put these dumb stories into my builds. Like, it makes the build so much more fun to do when you have, like, these dumb ideas going on for it. And you're like, okay, but hear me out. They hate dinosaurs. And you have these, like, little itty-bitty details around the place with dinosaurs in them and stuff. I think it's cute. This reminds me a bit of another build I can't talk. This reminds me a bit of a build I did recently also. I did like a family home speed build, but the interior wasn't like this. Like the interior wasn't as, I don't know, for some reason that like yellow colored floorboard and stuff reminds me of like houses of this style, whereas the other one that I did, that like sort of Dutch colonial house, seemed more like a fancy house to me. This is like your class. This is no fancy house. Okay, this is like, for one, a very expensive, but also just cute apartment. Like, it's not like some fancy place, you know? And I like that about it. This is very realistic in my mind. Like, I think most people probably live in houses that are furnished with interiors sort of like this. Like, this is a very normal, I mean, like, an apartment of this size, maybe not, but, like, the actual interior and, like, the furniture that exists in this area, I think is very realistic. And, like, the floor plan, too, with, like, that little hallway off for the bedrooms and, like, the kids' rooms all on one side and the master on another part. Like, I think that it all makes sense. Am I just trying to justify myself? I like this place. I want to play in this house. Like, I want to get a family and play here. But I don't know if I'll if I'll ever have that. Maybe I'll start a new Legacy challenge on Twitch or something. I mean, I do have a Legacy on Twitch, but I don't really play Legacies in apartments. I never play with families in apartments. I have this mindset where I'll, like, get a sim, and I'm like, okay, single sim, moving off to the city, and then I live in an apartment with the single sim until they run out of space, and then, like, okay, now I've got 2 kids, like, we gotta get out of here and find a real place, like, and I go have a house in Willow Creek or something, and that's, like, how I always play The Sims, but I never build big apartments like this. I guess I just didn't have any apartments that worked for households like that, so I never played with them. I don't know, I don't really build big apartments ever. You notice that? Who knows? And I never ever use anybody else's builds. Like, I'll never, like, download a build off the gallery for my Sims. I don't know why that is either. I just don't like to use other people's builds because I want to build my own. And so I never build things, or I never take things off the gallery. Like, maybe I'll get, like, community lots on occasion, but you'll never see me taking someone else's house and playing in it. I always build my own. Like, every single time. To a point of it being a little bit impractical. Like, it's dumb. Because, I mean, there's so many nice builds in the gallery, I could so easily use, like, someone else's really fancy, like, terrain-tooled, cool build. And I just, instead, I'm like, no, I'm gonna make my own. And then I make some blue Suburban for the 50th time. I wonder how many blue Suburbans I actually have. I think I counted once. If you didn't know, there's this, like, meme on my channel that I build the same build over and over again. Not recently, though. I've been branching out, so I win. But back in the day, I used to build the same, like, little blue suburban house every week for, like, a year. And I'm sure I have, like, 40 of them. Like, I'm willing to go and count. I'm not going to do it right now, but I'll count, and I'll let you guys know. I'll give you a final count, because I'm going to make a playlist of just blue Suburbans. I like that idea. I'll make you a playlist, link in the description box. It might not be, I might have forgotten, but you'll find it on my channel. There will be a playlist of just blue Suburbans, because I think that's funny. Embrace the joke. Make fun of yourself, Kayla. And I used to get, like, hate comments about it. People were mad that I was doing that. It wasn't even on purpose. It just kept happening. I mean, granted, I was doing, like, 1 million builds a week and streaming, but not recording my streams, so I wasn't, like, saving any time that way. So I was doing, like, 2 builds a week. I was in school. When I was in high school especially, that was really difficult because I didn't have any free time. High school is worse than now. And I stream daily, and I'm in school right now. I don't know how that happened. I took 6 AP classes junior and senior year and also uploaded daily. So, like, sis was dying. But I'm okay now. I'm working on it. But anyway, I built a lot of the same build over and over again because I was just trying to save time, I guess. It wasn't on purpose, I swear. Anyway, the build's over now. I hope that you enjoyed it. Make sure to go ahead and leave a like and comment and subscribe and do all those fun YouTube things. Check me out on Twitch. And in case you guys didn't know, I post new videos every single day. And so I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Guys, I'm not kidding. Listen, only 40,000 followers away from 100K. Can we get there? I'm 100% kidding, by the way, about that. I know that it's ridiculous, just so we are on the same page, but can we get there?